Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video.
Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Yesterday I did a bit of grocery shopping and I found this stingray fish, which is very fresh. So I decided to buy some back. So I actually got one big pieces. I cut it into two cutlets so that it will fit into my pan. Then I'm going to make ikan bakar. Stingray is one of the most popular fish meant for ikan bakar in Malaysia. Ikan bakar translate into English is grilled fish. Okay, so this is our style of grilled fish. Of course, I'm going to make this dish using my very limited resources here, and of course, I got no charcoal to grill, so I'm going to pan fry my fish instead. So it is basically not difficult at all. Trying my method, you should be able to reach at least about 70% of what you are eating from outside. Okay, so basically the fish we will pan fry, but I will put on a little bit of salt and also cover it with some turmeric powder. After that, we will need to do the chili paste. The chili paste is very important for ikan bakar. So what we do here is I have about one handful, probably about one handful of dried chili soaked until it is softened. The bigger the dried chili, the less spicy. The smaller it is, the more spicy. So you choose yourself. Mine is somewhere in the middle. And then I will have one big tablespoon of dried shrimp. Udang kering. I also rinse it. About 1 tablespoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of belacan powder. Now, I don't think you can find belacan powder outside. Why? Because in Malaysia, you usually will buy the belacan block. It comes in a block. So what I will normally do is I will break break the block into smaller pieces, then dry roast it until it becomes powder like this, and I will normally keep them into a glass container like this in the fridge. Right? So after that, you will need 2 shallot, few cloves of garlic. This is about 2-3 centimeter of ginger, similar amount of galangal, blue ginger. This is very fragrant. And limau kasturi, this limau kasturi, I will leave it towards the end, So let's start making the chili paste. Okay, so Appa is very lazy. I'm going to use a blender to help me. You can also use chop it up yourself. Okay, so I'm putting in the chili. I'm putting in the shallot. Cut the shallot into smaller pieces so that to ease the blending process. The garlic, the ginger, the galangal, all this is very fragrant. Actually, I don't have one thing with me today, which is the lemongrass. You can actually put in some lemongrass. And then my the rinsed dried shrimp, belacan powder, 1 teaspoon, 1 tablespoon of turmeric powder, or you can use fresh turmeric, even better, but I hate using fresh turmeric because it is super difficult to wash, especially on my hand. Okay, let me clear the kitchen top. Okay. Actually, you can put some water to ease the blending process. Let me try with this first and see how it goes. Okay, so a little bit too dry. Instead of adding water, let me add some oil. So later I can reduce the oil in the pan. So don't worry about the oil, yeah? Because later I'm going to use a lot of oil to pan fry this sambal as well. So when I put extra oil here, I'm going to put lesser oil later in the pan. Almost there. Some very thick, like a paste now, almost like a paste. Let me get it a bit more. One more round. All right. Okay, so this is what you want. Okay. All right, let's start sauteing our chili paste. You need a bit of oil for this. You can actually start putting in the chili paste in cold oil, then slowly raising the heat, yeah? I think I actually purposely make a little bit extra so that I can keep it for other purposes. Because this sambal, this chili paste is going to taste very good. Don't use too high heat on this. You want to use medium low. Slowly saute this until the fragrance really coming out. It will probably takes you easily 3-4 minutes easily. Oh, super fragrant. I'm going to adjust the taste using some salt and sugar, yeah? Oh, this is going to taste really good. You can also use this to stir fry lady's finger, okra, or stir fry some long beans. All those will come in very nicely. Or you have some clams at home. You can use this to stir fry your clams as well. It's going to be very nice. Let me put a bit of salt. Okay. And sugar. You can put in more sugar, about 1 big tablespoon at least. Actually, a bit more is fine. You need to prepare yourself as you are sauteing this. Your whole house will be very, very fragrant. Smells very good. Your neighbors will start asking you, what are you cooking? If you have banana leaves, oh, that is even better for this dish. But that is not for you to cook, it's for you to fry your fish together. If your fish can be infused with banana leaves flavor, whew, that is perfect score. I don't have banana leaf at home. Okay, so I'm just going to keep on stirring like this for another 2-3 minutes, then it is done. Okay, this is after about 3 to 5 minutes sauteing. You should be able to see the color is turning darker and darker. I actually added 1 more tablespoon of sugar just now. Okay? And you can also add some tamarind, asam, up to you. To me, it's optional. You can add. Tamarind is actually very nice for seafood. Okay? I'm not adding today. It's fine. Okay, done. You can start seeing all the oil started to break. That is a signal telling you it's done. And let me show it to you closer. I hope you can smell this. This smells so nice, okay? So the chili paste is done. Let's work on the fish. Alright, now I'm going to fry the fish. So I'm using a non-stick pan today to make my work easier. So this is the fish. I have put marinated with a little bit of salt and put on one very thin coatings of turmeric powder. Okay, so you heat up your oil, then you can actually put in the fish. It will probably take us, I think, somewhere around 10 minutes, maybe around 10 minutes to pan fry this fish. Since today I'm using non-stick, so I don't have to worry so much about sticking problem. But still, I will also try to avoid flipping it too often. I'm going to leave this side cooking for about 2 minutes or so before I flip it over to the other side. Okay, this is after about 2 minutes. On one side, I just flip it over. You can see the beautiful turmeric color on it. I actually tried to cover this with a lid just now, but the water vapor comes back to the oil, starts splittering, so I remove the cover a bit. Let me close it back and see how. This will definitely expedite the cooking process. Okay, so leave this side for another 2 minutes, then maybe another 2 more minutes is done. A lot of smoke, so I actually remove the lid just now. This is after another 2 minutes. Ooh, garing. Oops, little bit darkened. Later I'm going to scrape it off. Don't worry. I think we will just need another 2 minutes, then it will be cooked. How you know it's cooked? Just use a chopstick to poke inside. If you can poke through, then it is fully cooked. Alright? Okay, this is after another minute plus. I think this piece is ready. So I'm getting ready oil absorbing paper. Okay? If now you actually have the banana leaf, then the banana leaf flavor will infuse into your fish, which is fantastic, heavenly. Almost there. Okay, I think it's done. Total cooking time probably about 6 minutes. So I'm going to put this onto the oil absorbing paper as well. So here's my very nice stingray. Okay, so here's my fried stingray. What I'm going to do is this is our sambal. I'm going to put on top. I recommend you all to put to add some tamarind, tamarind paste on it. All right, and then not forgetting the calamansi to give it a sourish tinge. Alright, there you go. Very easy ikan bakar at home. If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Apa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow Apa on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Apa YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.